All right, man. So what have you been up to music-wise? I know we want to cover cannibals, and we got Apathy fans listening and want to know what's up music-wise.
Before I answer that question, I think it's real cheap that you guys didn't get cough buttons. You know what I mean? Because we got them up at UConn. You just
gotta go.
I put it in the suggestion box. They just completely
cough buttons. That needs to come through. Okay, we're working on the Demigodz album right now. It's got production. I mostly produced almost all of it, but we got production by DJ Premier, Marco Polo, Snow Goons, Teddy Rockspin, Schematics. We got that. We didn't really go too crazy with the guest appearances.
I mean, those are pretty good though.
Yeah. Well, as far as the production lineup,
side of it.
Yeah. We got. I'm excited because Premier says like 3 words. Or like 4 or 5 words on the album. He just does a little punch in.
Blesses it real quick.
Not even on his own joint, on a joint that Chum produced.
Nice. What's your relationship with him?
Chum? He's one of my best friends and my DJ.
No, let's talk about Premier.
Premier is my homie, man. Premier is they've definitely taken me under the wing, and he's become a personal friend. Like we talk about, we'll talk about life stuff, and he's a great dude, man. He's one of the best dudes I've met in the industry so far. So I consider him a friend, and I worked with him, and that's an honor and blows my mind because I grew up idolizing Premier. There was 2 people. There was Pharoah Monch and Premier, and those were the 2 pinnacles for hip hop for me. And Premier just embodies everything that is hip hop, and he's the realest dude.
I want to ask you. You've accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
What goals do you still have? I mean, where are you trying to go with this?
I think I've accepted the fact I never wanted to be like wildly successful. Like I like money like everybody else, but I'm getting good amounts of money from doing underground. And I never wanted to like sell out and do commercial stuff or just even go that route and be pop. Like K-Dub knows I never chased, the commercial radio stations, and I never did that. I kind of stuck on my own route. And what I want to accomplish now is like my laundry list, or what is that called? A bucket list.
Bucket list, yeah.
Is like, I want to do collabs with dudes who I grew up idolizing. Like other people are like, oh damn, I want to do a joint with this person or that person who's hot right now. I'd love to do something with, I can't even think about who's current, like Currency or those guys. I don't really listen to that. No disrespect to them. It's just not my steez. So my bucket list is like, I want to do a joint with both Pete Rock and CL Smooth on it. I want to do a joint with, Showbiz and AG, and I want to do a joint with Tribe Called Quest, which is, impossible. But those are the things I strive for. Those are the things I want to do.
Can I ask you about this? I don't know if you even heard about this Pete Rock thing that happened about a week ago with Lupe Fiasco and the Troy sample?
All I know is that Lupe Fiasco, they used the same loop as Troy, and I think that's the most blasphemous, horrible, terrible thing you could do, because in my opinion, Troy is the best hip-hop beat of all time ever in hip-hop history.
Yeah,
and you should play that after we get off break, City. And that's one of the most important hip-hop songs. That's the only hip-hop song that really gives me goosebumps ever. And for them to use that sample and flip it in any way is absolutely ridiculous. Like in the song, here's the thing: I'm friends with Lupe. He shouts me out on his first album. I'm cool with Lupe. It's like, you can't reinvent the wheel, man. Like, don't do that. There's
certain lines you don't cross.
There's certain lines you don't cross, and that's absolutely one of them. And the song was just all right, you know what I mean? And I'm just being real about it.
And I would have felt better about it if the song was like awesome. Yeah. But it definitely wasn't even one of Lupe's best songs.
It's like if somebody brought me that beat, and I understand, Lupe's nasty, he's a dope MC. But if somebody brought it to me, if Semi made me a beat out of the goddamn electric relaxation sample or Reminisce Over You or something like that, it's like, you don't do that, man. Or Cream, the Cream sample.
What's wrong with you, Semi?
Nah, I'm saying he didn't do that. He would never do that. But if somebody brought that to me, it's like, you're crazy. Don't violate like that, man. There's just certain things you don't do.
And there's something to be said for, it's kind of like, every movie that comes out now is a remake. Why can't we have original beats and original thoughts and
absolutely
and start our own, era where we have our own, beats that become legendary for later
Let me gripe
generations.
about one other thing too that's been driving me crazy. Is Jerry will probably be able to relate to this, is that I listen to commercial radio when I'm in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Because if there's a point when I'm with my girl in the gym, I don't have my earphones on, and every song is like a epic emotional precipice that you're crossing. It's not like there's no like Walk Like an Egyptian or fun songs anymore. Everything's like this moment right now. It all comes down to this. Put your lighters in the sky. Set my soul free. I need an airplane for my soul. It's like, yo, everything is like this crazy point in life. Or
you
like
mind if we sample that?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. You got my blessing. But it's just nuts. It's like there's no more fun. There's no more craziness. Everything's so goddamn serious and emo.
If you go to a concert for a current top 40 artist, your lighter's got to be up the whole time. You got to bring like 8 Bics with you.
Yeah, Siri, you run out of lighter fluid.
Yeah.
You can't get on a plane with that many Bics. I'll tell you that right now.
All right. So one thing we ask every artist that's coming.
We're gonna put you on the spot.
Who are your 5 favorite MCs of all time?
Oh, Jesus.
I know.
Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on.
We never tell anybody ahead of time.
Carry the 2.
So it's not just you.
It's the 1. Oh, I think I got to put my list.
Let's see. Nobody can see out there, but I'm actually writing it down to look.
Oh, we got the camera. We got the live feed. What's up, people in camera world?
They see me doing it right now. I'm trying to look over right now. It's not even cheating. I'm just trying to see if this is what I want to say.
You can have one tie.
Okay. Hold up. Let me just look over this real quick.
We feel like you can learn a lot about somebody's influences and what they see as, good music, what kind of person they are, by who influenced them, who they like.
Okay, all right, here we go. Damn, this is so tough. All right, I'm gonna say.
Is this in order?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. Now there's specific things though.
Okay.
Right? Ice Cube, Chuck D, Rakim, Pharoah Monch from the '90s, not neo soul, new wearing fancy shoes Pharoah Monch. Now, not the new Pharoah Monch, but old Pharoah Monch.
Okay.
And Slick Rick.
Okay.
I think
that's a way different top 5 than anybody we've ever had on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
They're probably a lot younger than me too.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean not even
how old
necessarily.
23, 24?
What? Did you say what?
I said how old are you? 23, 24?
10 years ago. But
that's a great top 5, and you know what though? Every person's got their.
Let me break them down real quick too.
Yeah.
Why? I say Ice Cube from the early 90s. Ice Cube is one of the most powerful, like a lot of the newer generation are going to think, what? Ice Cube from the stupid movies that he does? Ice Cube was one of the most powerful, intelligent writers of all time. He wrote all of the early NWA stuff.
Yep.
His first 3 projects, or even 4 projects, were unbelievably classic. Death Certificate, if you've never heard the album Death Certificate by Ice Cube, it is probably the most epic, movie-like album I've ever heard in my life. It's unreal from start to finish. It's like watching a movie. Chuck D is one of the most powerful, amazing thinkers of all time in hip-hop. Rakim invented complex flows and invented deep knowledge in verses. Pharoah Monch is one of the most amazing dudes with incredible flows and invented several styles. And Slick Rick, all these dudes talk about swagger. There's no more, like, Slick Rick comes from the planet Swagger. Like, he's the king of that planet. Like, there's nothing more swaggery than Slick Rick ever of all time.
He wears an eye patch just because he can.
Come on, man. He wears, like, gold diamond-studded eye patches.
I might have to bring that back.
That's a good top 5.
Yeah. And, it's tough for me, man. I would have to do, like, a top 10 to keep it fair because I want to put Andre 3000 in that list. There's a lot of people who are just, like, hip-hop could not live without, And I know, Nas, I gotta kick Pharoah Monch off this list and put Nas on this list.
Did you see the album cover that came out today?
Yeah, where he's holding the dress.
Oh,
that's dope. I like that.
Real dope.
Yeah, I commented on that somewhere on Instagram. Nas, I got Illmatic tattooed on my arm, and I got a Nas quote tattooed on my forearm. I mean, Nas is probably my favorite MC. I think it was too obvious. That's why I left him off.
Yeah, man. Illmatic.
Pharoah Monch goes and Nas comes in. No pause.
Inappropriate. I don't even think you had to. But, all right. We're getting right back in the mix. We want to thank Apathy for coming in studio.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys.
We're big fans.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
It's your anniversary, right?
It is.
We got Raphael Sadiq up here? It's your anniversary.
3 big years, 3 long years.
Yes.
But we want to thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
Definitely. Thank you guys for having me.
All mixed up. DJ City and the Duke, 90.1 WECS, Willimantic Hard for DJCityandtheduke.com.
P. Rock and CL Smooth, Troy, best best hip hop beat of all time. Don't Violate.